Hey gang, Chef Dr. Timothy Moore here. Fantastic day, diabetes expert. Got a question for you today. Diabetes cookbook. Vegans eat what? You don't have to be a vegan to have this cookbook. Hey, but it's not about the cookbook. It's about the story. Man, have you ever opened up a recipe book and you find a recipe that you really like? I mean, oh, I can make this. I go home, you make it. Now you're diabetic or you're pre-diabetic, or the doctor says you may be insulin resistant, or you might be just trying to lose a little weight, and the recipe looks wonderful, and you make it, and it turns out wonderful. But you check your blood sugar and your numbers are astronomical, off the wall. It went from a typical 50 range over to a 300. You're really diabetic with that high. But have you ever thought about the cookbook that you might be using? It's not for you. You know, when I do the no oil, no salt, no sugar, people thought I was crazy. But when you are 360 pounds, can't walk to the mailbox, can't go upstairs, your feet is always hurting, your back is always hurting, you can't buy anything off the rack, it's not laughing matter anymore. But what I found, and I researched, and I looked at other doctors and other people's books, and I looked at things, I said, create one that has no salt, no oil, no sugar. You might say, no salt, no oil, and no sugar. Well, you know, technically we could get away with about 2,400 milligrams of salt a day, a teaspoon. But how many of you really going to eat a teaspoon of salt a day? Because the food that you're eating already have glomerates of salt in it. But think about it for a second. Let's play with this for a minute. And then no sugar. You heard the commercial, the lie they tell. The body doesn't know the difference in sugar. How can it not? When everything that we eat almost convert as far as a flour base into a sugar or a fat, because the body can't burn it up. You know we eat 146 pounds of sugar a year, 156 pounds of flour. And you say the body don't know. Cookbooks might not be for you. Diabetics, soon to be diabetics, don't want to be diabetics. Your children diabetics, it's not hereditary. Get that lie out of your face. It's not. It's spoonoretics. Spoonoretics? What is spoonoretics, Chef? Spoonoretics is you're eating like everybody else. It's like you don't want to be out the crowd. Let me ask you, do you want your health back? Are you tired of walking on eggshells? Which means your feet are hurting all the time. It's not the shoes, your feet hurting. Are you tired of your lower back about to kill you? Are you tired of not being able to spend quality time with your significant other or your children? Are you tired of just being not able to fit in your favorite clothes anymore? What about something you wore a year ago and you can't even get an arm in it? Or you can't even get a leg in it, or it won't fasten around the waist, and you wonder, what just happened? Are you tired of those situations? Would you love to be able to go back to the store and buy it off the rack, be able to wear it, not even try it on, but wear it? No, you can wear it by looking at it. Hey, ChefTimothyMoore.com. Chef Timothy, info@ChefTimothy.com. Info@ChefTimothyMoore.com can help you cookbook. Man, we got a workshop, we got webinars, we got a free cooking show. We got so many things that we give you, but why don't you take advantage of it? I know, it sounds complicated, right? The TV, all these chefs, all these shows make it seem like I can conquer my diabetes. But if that was true, why have you been dealing with diabetes for the last 20 plus years or 10 years or 30 years, whatever? Maybe if what you're doing is not working, maybe you need to look at something different. Have you ever thought about that? I had to, because when I was a diabetic, taking 2 insulin shots a day, plus glucophage up to 2,000 milligrams. And I remember one of my doctor friends told me, hey doc, you can't go to AutoZone and get a replacement leg, eye, or ear, or whatever. You can't do that. I'm asking you today, Chef Timothy at ChefTimothyMoore.com. Check this out. Info@ChefTimothyMoore.com. That says, Chef, I want help today. I'm tired. Are you tired or really tired Let's change it. Remember, all cookbooks are not for you. This cookbook is not for everyone. You know why? Because some of you don't want to change. You don't want to change because misery loves company. But do you like life? Do you like being energetic? Do you like doing things that you haven't done in a long time? Do you like walking, riding a bicycle, swimming, going to the park with your friends, having great outings? You know what? You can do that and be healthy. Do you want your life back? I can show you how not to have a facelift and get 10 years of your life back. Bring the beauty back. Hey, this is Chef Tim. Let's make some changes today. Let's start it with you. Nobody else. Make the decision. I'm going to make these changes for me today and nobody else. Hey, this is Dr. Moore, Chef Timothy's son. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life. Let's make those changes today. I'm serious. You don't have to walk on eggshells or feel bad about yourself anymore. I'm going to make that change today. Get in part, I promise you. Because I can talk about a million things, but I want to talk about how to get you healthy. Because if I get you healthy, the weight, the diabetes, everything else take care of itself. Because the medication you've been taking for 40 years haven't got you well yet. So for some reason, you left out the nutritional and the nutrient component of how to get healthy. Hey, this is Chef Tim. I look forward to talking to you soon. Be blessed. Don't forget to comment below and send me info at cheftimothyboy.com. Let's make this party start today. This is Chef Tim. Be blessed.